In the bulletin, big breaking news which is coming in. Well, Robert Vadra has been summoned yet again by the Enforcement Directorate today. This regarding the money laundering case. That's the big breaking news that is coming in right now. Robert Vadra is, of course, a businessman, but also better known as the Gandhi Damad. He has been summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. Well, we'll get you more details about Robert Vadra and why the summons. Of course, Robert Vadra all along has been saying that this is nothing but a witch hunt which has happened against him, and he has said again and again that every time I'm being called, I have been coming and I've been helping with the interrogation. Remember, he has been seen with Priyanka Gandhi as well, as she had hugged her husband as well when he went in to the Enforcement Directorate for his questions, and now he has been summoned yet again in the money laundering case. That's a big story that we are getting for you. Remember, the Enforcement Directorate is looking into for the third straight day into the 2008 Haryana land deal, which is linked to alleged money laundering. That's the big story that we are tracking for you. Robert Vadra now has been summoned for yet another day. In fact, we've seen how his wife often does accompany him. Last time around, when he had gone in April as well, when he was summoned by the Enforcement Directorate, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra was seen with him. She, in fact, was seen hugging him as he arrived at the Enforcement Directorate's office. And it's interesting to see now he has been summoned yet again, if he is going to have Priyanka Gandhi by his side as he answers the summons. Of course, Robert Vadra and his team all along have been saying that this is simply a witch hunt, that all these charges are absolutely false. That has been the defense. However, the Enforcement Directorate has said that these are serious charges of money laundering from 2008 Haryana land deals. In fact, let me go across to Bhavtosh. Bhavtosh, time and again, he was summoned earlier as well, in April as well, and yet again he is being summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. This is part of the same money laundering deal of 2008, allegedly, that he is going to be quizzed and summoned over?
Yes, Meghna. In fact, fresh summons have been issued to Robert Vadra, though Robert Vadra would not be coming to the Enforcement Directorate. So trouble is mounting to the son-in-law of Sonia Gandhi and brother-in-law of Rahul Gandhi. In fact, he told the Enforcement Directorate early this morning that he would not be joining the investigation. Last time around, when he was called in by the Enforcement Directorate in April, he was questioned in regard to the Shekhopur land deal, which is in Gurgaon. It was said that that a small patch of land in Gurgaon was subsequently sold for for hundreds of crores of rupees. What has happened is that his name was also propped up in the land deals pertaining to Sanjay Bhandari. In that case, from December 2018 to January 2019, he was questioned a number of times by the Enforcement Directorate. Now, in this case pertaining to Sanjay Bhandari, it was said that Sanjay Bhandari had taken commissions from an oil deal as well as from a defense deal, and then subsequently purchased a property in London and also in other parts of Europe.
Right.
The value of these properties in London as well as in France goes into millions of dollars.
Bhavtosh, you must quickly tell us, however, about what Robert Vadra has said as to why he says he's not going to be joining in the investigations this time around.
What sources in the Enforcement Directorate have told us is that he has sought adjournment and new dates as far as the fresh summons is concerned. He said that he's out of Delhi and he can't join the investigation. We don't know whether fresh dates will be given to him or ED will ask him to join the investigation today. But what sources have said is that Robert Vadra has told them that he can't join the investigation today, primarily for the fact that he is not in Delhi. At the ED headquarters, we are presently reporting from, the security had been completely beefed up, primarily because they thought that he will be joining the investigation and that his wife, that is Priyanka Gandhi, senior Congress leader, would be joining the investigation. As of now, he is not joining the investigation. It might be possible that fresh summons will be issued, and one has to wait and see whether news dates will be issued or he will be asked to join the investigation today itself.
Mm-hmm. Well, in fact, this is big breaking news that Robert Vadra has refused to join the investigation today. He says he's not present, he's not available to be quizzed, which is why he's not going to be joining in the questioning as he was summoned today. He's not going to be answering the summons. Bhavtosh tells us that there was a lot of security also which was put up outside the ED office. After all, Bhavtosh, let's not forget the last time around, and we are seeing the visuals of that as well. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra had accompanied her husband for the ED because all along the Gandhis, the Congress, even though they say he is a private member of, he's a private citizen, they have been coming out and saying that this is a case of vendetta. That continues to be the defense of Robert Vadra.
Yes, this is what they had said. They had said these cases have been slapped on them probably because of the fact that they belonged to the first family of Congress, and these cases have been virtually taken over by the Enforcement Directorate at the behest of BJP, and they have said all these cases are very old. Some of these cases date back to 2008. But on the part of the Enforcement Directorate, they have said that these summons have been issued few and far between. As far as the fresh summons are concerned, one has to wait and see what would be the official statement from the Enforcement Directorate. Robert Vadra is being probed in at least 3 to 4 cases that Enforcement Directorate is presently probing. One case is the defense deal in Bikaner. The second is the Sanjay Bhandari case in which properties in London are under the scanner of the Enforcement Directorate. And the third is the Sheikhupur land deal in which a patch of land which was purchased by Robert Vadra's company, which is Skylight Hospitality, was subsequently purchased by a big real estate company for hundreds of crore rupees. Now, all these in all these cases, ED had pursued the money laundering investigation. It is the timing that is being questioned by the Congress as well as the first family of the Congress party. So far, no official statement from the Enforcement Directorate.
Oh, so that's interesting. We'll have to wait and see when's going to be the fresh summons sent to Robert Vadra. Thank you so much, Bhavtosh, for putting all of that into perspective. Today, summons went by the ED to Robert Vadra. He's not available since he's not in Delhi. We are expecting perhaps fresh summons to go out to him. With that, let's move